we are back. Hi. Hello. Sorry about that. I hope you're all and we are back. And I actually found us something spooky to watch. I also ended up grabbing a snack because I ended up grabbing some watermelon. I was actually gonna eat it while we were watching spooky stuff, but then I ended up just eating it all while I was setting everything up. So yeah, I found us something spooky to watch, and let me go ahead and start setting. I actually need to move myself. I forgot to do that. I need to move myself over here so I'm not in the freaking way. You know, I'll put myself over here. There we go. I'll be right here. There we go. And there we go. Come back over here. Pull this up. Turn you on. And there we go. Alrighty, so now we're going to be back and ready to actually watch our spooky. This is our first spooky in a while, so let's go ahead and watch it. Oh, okay. I hope it's not too loud or too quiet.
A construction worker is working the graveyard shift at a warehouse when something very strange is caught on camera. This footage was posted by xalien97, who works security at a construction site where the following chilling incident had taken place. Xalien says that ever since showing this video to the people who work there, employees have been on edge. They fear that they too will experience this terrifying encounter. In a very short video, Xalien recounts the events of that night.
So I work security at this construction site, right? We got all the trucks. We got these real things right here. There you go. One of these. These things are heavy. Just a little backstory. It was a construction worker that he needed help pushing one of these. He says a guy came up to him, another worker, and he says, "I got you. Just guide me and I'll push it for you." So I said, "Okay, cool." So he was guiding him. He kept telling him, "Back it up, back it up, back it up." And he was pushing it. When they were done, he went around the reel to tell him thank you. And he says that he was gone.
Now the scariest part about this story is that when the worker had one day gone up to the main office of the building, he noticed a particular memorial photo of the workers who used to work at the company. In this photo, he saw the man who had helped him push the reel. Eerily, the photo says he had passed away in 2015.
That's freaky.
The following is the video
That
of
is
what's
most
believed to be the
definitely freaky.
ghost of the ex-employee caught on camera.
Wait, so that's the employee right there? Working? Ah, the flashlight.
Eerily enough, the person who was helping the worker with the reel suddenly disappears.
Oh!
According to the worker, he had walked around to thank the man for helping him, but to his
I was trying to figure out what the scary was. I didn't realize that he thought someone was rolling it to him. My bad. That was my bad,
shock,
chat.
he was no longer there. It's as though he seemingly vanished into thin air.
That was my bad.
Given the story provided by the security guard, could it be that this worker had encountered the spirit of a deceased ex-employee? Or might there be some logical explanation for this truly odd occurrence?
I mean, if he thought he saw someone, he thought he saw someone.
Has yet to be solved.
If he thought he saw someone, he thought he saw someone. That's still freaky nonetheless. That's freaky no matter what.
The video doesn't have much info, as the original source is unknown. But even without knowing its origin, the footage is no less scary. The story goes that a man who lives in a village near the Swiss Alps heard strange noises coming from the mountainous region. He decides to climb the mountain and find the source of these unusual sounds. When he gets to the top, he's immensely frightened by what he sees. This is the video he took.
Ne znam da li je moguće. Ne znam da ste vidli ili mislim možda što sam sam ovde. Kao da mi se učinilo. Ne znam da ste vidli, molim vas zavratite. Ništa se ne vidi. Ništa ne vidim i dalje.
What is that? What is that? Absolutely not. No, thank you. I would be no, thank you. No, thank you. I'd be running away so fast. Why are you just standing there? Is he walking towards it now? Yeah, no, I'd be running away. I'd be running away so fast. Why are you just standing there? Sir, you should be running away. Is that a face? No, thank you.
The man sees what appears to be two giant figures standing in the distance. Even more chilling is the fact that the figures seem to be moving ever so slightly, confirming that they weren't statues, but instead something else entirely. The man believes that these might have been angels or an entity of some sort, as he felt a sense of peace and believed that the figures meant no harm. Yet when looking at the video through an infrared lens, the figures don't appear to be fake or CGI'd. Whatever had been on top of this mountain seems to have actually been there. But, like always, you be the judge on whether or not something supernatural was captured. Just what exactly had been on top of this mountain?
I don't think you can exactly claim that those are people. Those are like abnormally tall. Those are abnormally freaking tall. Yeah, no, there is no way that was human. That's at least, those were at least not human.
On December 31st of 2022, 3 policemen were dispatched to a house after receiving a call from a neighbor who reported that loud, strange noises were coming from inside. The neighbor stated that they heard deep, guttural noises and piercing screeches that were unlike anything they'd ever heard. When the police arrived, they were deeply disturbed by what they found. Now, the video itself was taken by a paramedic who was immediately called to the scene. As it turns out, the police requested immediate medical care as they were unprepared to deal with the situation at hand. They had no idea that the house they were in once belonged to a family of cannibals who enjoyed butchering human flesh and making exotic dishes that consisted of human remains. This cannibalistic family has since passed away, but their house still remains in its shabby condition in a small town located in Greater Poland. On the night of New Year's Eve in 2022, a 20-year-old woman named Kamilka had been inside the house with a couple of friends. They were all playing with the Ouija board with the intent of conjuring the spirits of the cannibalistic family and the victims they consumed. This was a bad idea, as all of a sudden, Kamilka began acting erratically and extremely feral before barricading herself inside a room. Something had gone terribly wrong. According to her friends, Kamilka had seemingly become possessed. When the police came, they were left highly unnerved by what they saw.
Oh, please don't tell.
This is what was caught.
I'm really hoping it's not anything too bad and that I can show it on screen. Is she growling?
No, totalnie. Pierdolę, ja dostaję tylko 5000 zł, kurwa, tam. Idź tam, uważaj.
Oh. She is definitely not. Oh my god. That poor girl. Oh, that poor girl.
Drut ma jakiś.
Oh, that poor girl.
Terrified by Kamilka's strange behavior, the police are unable to go inside and save her. So, as a final attempt to get her out, they head outside and place a ladder against the side of the room where she hides. This, however, did not go as expected.
What did she do? So they tried luring out. Okay, I think telling her not to do that is not going to help. I think telling her that is not going to help you guys, like, at all.
Chodź tu, Kamilka. Kamilka, tu też cię widzę. No nie czołgaj się. Kamilka.
So now they're trying to entice her down. Oh! I cannot do that. Jesus.
Dziecko cię woła. Kamilka. Wiktoria cię woła.
The police tell Kamilka that her daughter Victoria is with them as an attempt to lure her out of the room, but this didn't seem to work, given that she still stayed inside. Unfortunately, not much else is caught on camera as the video ends abruptly, but according to the paramedic who shot the video, Kamilka was eventually taken to the hospital. Strangely enough, it was upon arriving at the hospital that she started acting normal again. After being thoroughly examined by a psychiatrist, Kamilka showed no signs of any psychiatric disorders. Her blood was also checked for any intoxicating substances that could explain her strange behavior, but no traces of any drugs
she
were
was just
found
straight
in her
up
system.
possessed.
To this day, Kamilka's family nor her friends could explain what happened inside that house. All that is known is that her family wishes to never see their daughter ever like this again. Whether Kamilka was possessed or if she had a temporary psychosis remains a mystery.
I definitely don't think it was a temporary psychosis. I feel like if it was a temporary... Oh. I moved my camera by accident. I feel like if it was a temporary psychosis, the psychiatrist would have found something. Yeah, no, they straight up can. They full on can take over your body. But I feel like if this was an actual psychosis, the psychiatrist would have figured out that it was a temporary psychosis. I feel like they would have. Maybe that's just me. But I feel like they would have, like, the psychiatrist would have, like, found something or figured something out. I don't want to say found something because I feel like that's a weird way of putting it. I'm pretty sure she got possessed. Like 100%.
In a previous video, I talked about a family in India who's been documenting unusual events inside their home. The family has seen more than just a couple of things move on their own, but also other small incidents that seem to hint at something way bigger and perhaps dangerous. From their house being suddenly infested with hundreds of maggots, which appeared out of nowhere as they played holy music throughout the house.
That is disgusting, but I have two. And yeah, no, she straight up seems possessed.
Occasionally hearing the pitter-patter of invisible footsteps late at night, the family can't help but think that a curse has been placed on their home. They believe that ever since letting go of the maid who took care of them, strange things have been happening. The maid, according to them, is responsible for the strange activity. Although having seen some crazy things, it's the most recent occurrence that's by far the strangest. It's late at night.
Well, why did they let her go?
Woken up by mysterious noises. This is what was caught.
The maid probably is the witch, but why did they let her go? I want to know why they let her go.
Daddy, can I go?
No, Mama.
You take care of mommy. Dad will come soon.
Oh, okay, that's actually kind of... Okay, that's a little cute, not gonna lie. I also want to know what they did to the maid. Like, what did you guys do to the maid to make her this mad?
पूरा सामान गिरा हुआ है. Yeah.
You know what? Since we're watching these, I'm gonna go, yeah, snuggly, snuggly. Snuggly in the Christmas blankie. I should have had this. Oh! Did I accidentally back the video? I didn't even mean to do that. I didn't even realize I did that. My bad, I didn't realize I did that.
You take care of mommy.
Oh, you're about, like, right here. My bad, chat.
पूरा सामान गिरा हुआ है.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All their stuff was thrown. Oh, I didn't notice the kitchen cabinet open while talking to my wife. Okay. Looks like a toy might have been tossed down, but it could have also just been like that already. Kids are kids. What is that? Oh, what is that?
इधर भी पूरा cover गिरा हुआ है.
Oh, the cover. Okay, so they had a cover. I mean, I feel like you should look that back up just in case you have to run. Okay, yeah. Do the smart thing. Lift it up. There we go. See, there we go.
Mysteriously, a mess has been made throughout the house. But most chilling of all is the video of how it all happened, which was captured by the security camera inside their living room.
Okay, so we actually get to see how it happened. Okay. I like the Spider-Man sticker on the wall. Okay, so that opened. Okay. Oh, okay. Everything just starts getting thrown. That's nice to know. Okay, so the bike did fall over. What did you do to your maid? Why did you make her this mad? Why did you make her this mad? Jesus.
Naturally, the family was left unnerved, but they were left even more so by an incident that took place only a few days later. It's past midnight when this is captured.
Yeah, that too. I saw the orbs, but I wasn't sure if it was orbs or if it was just dust particles.
Baby, are you awake? Baby.
Oh. Okay, I did not mean to pause that. Yeah, but not the freaking ghost orbs. It's like playing Phasmophobia. Absolutely not. I am so glad I'm comfy and cozy because I No. Yeah, dude, yeah, you, no. And the door was...
Please stay, please. Please stay outside, please.
Oh no. It did not stay outside, it stayed inside. Oh. No, no thank you.
You just scared me.
Similar to a previous incident experienced by the family, the sound of small footsteps are heard running about without a trace. Now, given that the family has experienced this before, the family's not as scared or phased as when they first encountered this. It would be the following incident, however, that changes that. Only a few nights later, this was captured.
Oh no. Okay, so this is off the security camera. I was unable to scream here, and that's when I decided it's enough. What's there? If there is something standing there, don't go walking towards it. Oh my god, he's shaking. He is that scared. He is genuinely terrified. What was that? Okay, so they slowed it down when he got knocked down. Yeah, no, I think it's time for you to maybe apologize to this maid.
The father is seemingly pushed by an unseen force. He quickly falls over while seeming a bit disoriented as he tries his best to figure out what just happened. It is only seconds later that he realizes that something had touched him.
I think it might
While
be
the
time
family
that you
continues
apologize to
document
this
these chilling
maid.
occurrences, viewers continue to suggest that they move out of the house as soon as possible. The family does plan on doing that, but it won't be anytime soon, as they have to make certain arrangements before doing so.
Yeah, that's very
Unfortunately,
true.
for now, the family has to endure whatever strange occurrence is thrown at them. Just like before, there have yet to be more updates on the situation of this family.
God,
if you
that's
caught something creepy on camera,
so
or if there's any ghost
unsettling.
videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444
That is
at
so
gmail.com.
unsettling.
That being said, let's get back to the video.
That is so very unsettling.
Marcos Garcia is the owner of a small car shop that is currently operated by just one mechanic. This mechanic is the only employee at this workshop, and it was just recently that he received a car from a customer who needed repairs on the vehicle. Ever since receiving this car though, strange things have been happening around the place. Both the business owner and the mechanic believe that there's something quite mysterious about this car. They don't know what it is, but they have a slight suspicion that it might be the reason as to why unexplainable things have been happening recently.
I feel like I picked a good video
This
today.
vehicle, according to them, scares them. Although feeling creeped out by the car's presence, they don't think much of it and carry on with their daily assignments. But then one day, a very peculiar incident is caught on camera. Marcos, the business owner, is watching over the shop through a security camera when he notices the mechanic acting very strange. The old man was moving in such a way that it made him feel very unsettled. But when the mechanic was asked as to what he was doing, he replied that he was talking to the client who had dropped off the creepy car. Marcos, though, found this very unusual. The video Marcos had seen tells a different story. This is what he saw.
Oye, este weón se volvió loco.
So he's not even actually talking to anyone. Oh, great. Yeah, it's one of those. Not even actually talking to anyone.
Del taller, de mi teléfono, ¿qué pasa?
It looks like he's actually
Sí,
talking to
Nacho,
someone
está
too.
hablando
That is,
solo.
oh no.
Nacho, ¿qué onda?
These videos are always so unsettling because you can tell which ones are genuine. It's like that one with the security guard and the old lady at the hospital.
No, está hablando solo. Le voy a preguntar por cámara qué está haciendo. A ver, vamos a preguntar. ¿Sabes que consígueme el teléfono con la Connie, porfa?
It looks like he's having a
¿Con quién
full-on
habla, weón?
conversation. That is so weird. He's having a full-on conversation as if there's like no one there.
¿Aló?
As if there is somebody there.
Oye, disculpa, pero con quién estás hablando?
Con don Carlos, que me está viendo, pasando el presupuesto y explicándole el tema de cómo van a cargar en la carretera. Entonces me está viendo el presupuesto, le estoy
Oye.
explicándole lo que le estoy diciendo.
Oye, cálmate. ¿Qué, don Carlos? Pero, oye, escúchame un poquito. ¿Tú me estás hablando del accidente de anoche?
Claro,
Juan, me estáis huellando, ¿cierto?
no, vos estoy con don Carlos aquí, pues. Le estoy explicándole todo.
Oye, podéis subir. ¿Sabes qué? Oye, es que no estáis hablando con nadie, viejo.
No puede ser, pues yo tengo que ir aquí al frente mío, pues, weón.
No estás hablando con nadie, Juan, y ayer los que chocaron murieron todos.
¿Qué te decía? Desde que lo caí.
Juan, no estás con nadie. Sube y ven a ver las cámaras. Tengo todo grabado.
Oh my god. He legitimately
Sube, viejo. Sube, vente al tiro. Si estáis sin
he
no estás con
legitimately
nadie,
thinks he's talking to someone. Oh my god, no. No.
viejo,
That
no,
would
te
freak me
tengo-
out
tengo
so
grabado.
bad.
Vente, por favor. Vente.
That would freak me out so
Confused and slightly
badly.
unsettled by the old man's behavior, Marcos immediately calls him to ask what exactly is happening. To his shock, the mechanic replies that Carlos, the client who had dropped off the car days ago, was visiting him to discuss details about his car and a racing accident that occurred the night before. Marcos was chilled to his core. Hearing him mention the racing accident from last night was beyond
Oh, no.
strange. As it turns out, Carlos, the client, had passed away in a terrible street racing accident the night before.
Oh my
The
god,
mechanic
no.
had not been aware of this incident until
No.
recently. The question is, though, how exactly did he come to learn about this news? Could it be that the alleged spirit of Carlos had paid the mechanic a visit? Is the so-called haunted car responsible for this? Or is this simply a case of someone who's become slightly unhinged from doing too much work at the shop? Just like Marcos, viewers believe that something supernatural was caught on camera.
Yeah, no, straight up. This reminds me of that one video that we've seen, that one clip that we've seen of a security guard at a hospital who full on has a conversation with an elderly woman who had apparently died the night before, and she had come back to the hospital saying that she was coming to get her stuff. That is what this reminds me of. That is absolutely freaky. And considering how he was talking, I am pretty sure 100% he believed he was talking with Mr. Carlos. He sounded like he legitimately believed it. That is, oh my god. That is, okay, I will admit that is like kind of sad. That is sad. But oh my god, that is also kind of like very, very unsettling. That is very unsettling.
Michelle A. and her small family live in a suburban home in Long Island, New York. Both she and her husband are happily raising 4 children while simultaneously running a traveling petting zoo. Although living a busy lifestyle, Michelle and her husband always make sure to prioritize the needs of their children. Given how much they care for
Okay.
their safety, they install a nanny cam inside their baby daughter's bedroom. One night, while looking over at the baby monitor, something downright spooky is caught on camera. Michelle says that her baby daughter typically sleeps through the night, and if she were to wake up, she would usually cry out for her mother. But on this night, something unexpected happens. Watch.
Okay, so okay. So we can't hear what the baby was doing. What the baby was pointing and laughing, like babies do. Yep,
Michelle says that her daughter
you can
appears
see
to be
the
pointing at
orbs.
something in the dark. What's even more odd is that her baby daughter was laughing and pointing at something for about an hour or so before going back to sleep. It's because of this clip that Michelle thinks that her daughter has encountered something paranormal. According to her, her daughter was seeing something that we couldn't. Whatever it
I
was that her daughter
mean,
was seeing, Michelle hopes that it was nothing serious or anything that should be a cause for concern. Who knows as to whether or not her daughter had actually seen something that night. But like always, let me know what you think.
I don't think it should be that much of a cause of concern if the daughter was just laughing and pointing. I would be more, I mean, I would still be concerned, but I would be a lot more concerned, like, in the moment if the daughter sort of, like, was freaked out, because babies can, like, sense things that we
Thanks for
can't.
watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
Babies can sense things that we can't. And that's what makes that kind of stuff freaky and creepy. So most definitely keep an eye on it, but I don't think it's anything to like freak out over. At least not like right at this very moment. Although I probably would have went to go check on my baby if they were laughing and pointing for over an hour, but for all we know, the mom could have like just slept through it. Or the mom could have also just thought she was crazy, which honestly I wouldn't have blamed the mom if she just thought she was crazy, because who knows. Yes, we are now going to play. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to play. I'm gonna be playing for the next like 2.5-ish hours.